This podcast contains strong language and adult situations. If that's not your thing, you've been warned.
Welcome to the Fuck My Work Life podcast.
I'm Kay.
And I'm Jay.
Have you ever had a bad day at work?
Well, in this podcast, we share your weird, wonderful, and sometimes horrific stories from the workplace.
Which may leave you thinking, maybe I don't have it so bad after all.
Maybe not. Let's do this.
Let's get into it.
Welcome back, fuckers, to the Fuck My Work Life podcast.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Kay. And we said this already in our
But that's okay.
Our canned intro.
Yeah.
Our how much little work do we need to put into an episode to get by intro? I don't know if that makes sense. Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday.
Hi.
If you're listening to this on the day this comes out. It is our episode 16 in season 3.
Is that the finale?
Historically, we've done 16 episodes per season. So
well, let's not.
Yeah.
You don't want to fuck with history.
Right.
It never turns out well.
Yeah, so this is going to be kind of like our season 3 finale. We're going to take a break, a much needed break, but we're not going to be completely without Fuck My Work Life during our break.
Yes.
We're going to start kind of like a summer series called Afternoon Break. And they're little bite-sized mini episodes where a guest is going to jump on with us, just tell like kind of their favorite workplace story and jump off. 20-minute episodes.
Yeah.
So we'll have those coming out throughout the summer. So keep your ears peeled for that.
That's right.
What else is going on, Jay?
Work?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Work. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a workplace podcast, and work has really been sucking it to me lately.
Yeah. Work's been okay for me.
Yeah. Well,
I had a little hiccup today, but
lucky you.
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I misunderstood and wanted to just throw everything in the air and be like, fuck this shit. I'm out.
And they were like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What? No, this. This is what we're talking about. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
I take it all back.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Rant. What is it called? Redacted.
Yeah. I was ready to go check out McDonald's or some shit. Like, how much you guys start? What do you guys start at?
Ugh, I couldn't do fast food again. I need to find a job where I don't have to interact with human beings. I don't know if something like that exists. Podcasting.
A webcam girl.
Oh, no.
Just take pictures of your feet and sell them.
They get killed. The percentage of webcam murders is, I don't know what it is.
I didn't think you knew.
No, that's just too creepy. That opens yourself up to stalkers, and I don't know how big of a market there is for 40-something average ladies.
Opens yourself up.
Now who's the 12-year-old boy?
I never claimed to be anything else but.
So yeah, if any of you know of any jobs that requires no interaction with human beings, please hit us up.
Super high pay.
Yeah. High pay, a lot of vacation hours, and no human interaction.
And don't send us any links from fucking TikTok or Facebook because them shits ain't real.
Yeah.
See how I gained financial freedom in 3 easy steps.
All you have to do is bug all of your friends and family to sign up for whatever this piece of shit is, and you can be a millionaire.
Yeah. Once they sign up and they sign people up, then you get, and then those people say, and before you know it, you get to sit back and do nothing and just rake in the dough.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that works all the time.
Yeah.
Like they say it on the internet, it's true, right?
Or if, what were we talking about? Like a Zimbabwean prince?
Yeah. Nigerian prince.
Yeah. Nigerian prince contacts you about the lottery you won that you never played.
Yeah. I guess we could try to become scam artists. Someone will probably give up their bank info, right? Just kidding. If anyone's listening, we're not going to actually do that. Please don't look into us.
You'll never find anything.
Yeah. Let's see. What's happening in the world? No, let's not go there.
No.
How about we talk about our lovely beer that we're drinking today?
Yes. Today, we have brought you a very special. We're both drinking the same thing. And I picked this beer out. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Coors Light. And you are correct.
Yeah, you are right. We felt like it was necessary for the season finale for to have a Coors Light. It's a good, we're recording midweek. It's a good midweek beer, you know?
Yeah. I wonder how many, when they say, when I talk about like a pallet of Coors Light, I wonder how much comes on a pallet. So if we're talking about like, I would like a pallet of 12 packs, bottles. Okay. I wonder how many 12 packs there are on a pallet.
I don't know. I bet Google knows.
Because it would really suck. Like this whole time I'm like, oh, give me a pallet of beer, a pallet of Coors Light. And it was like 12 packs. And
I mean,
I'm
that's
like,
still
fuck,
a lot
that's like a month.
Yikes. That's like 12 days. Ooh, if you guys could see the look he gave me, because he knows I'm right.
No. It's a baker's dozen.
What?
13 days.
Oh, okay. Where were we going with that? I don't know. But a pallet, it also doubles as a musical instrument, everybody. We could start a Coors Light bottle band.
Oh, my God.
And then that will become rich and famous off that. And then...
Babe, you just ticked all the marks.
I don't know if I can play the bottle. Hold on. Oh, no, I suck at the bottle. I could never whistle either.
You blow across the top.
All right. I'll be the backup dancer for the bottle band.
For the what did you? Oh, the bottle band. You were just laughing when you said it.
What do you think I say?
The butthole band.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be called the Coors Butthole Band.
Babe, let's start a Coors Light band where we blow on the Coors Light bottles and they're at different levels and they make different sounds and we'll call it the Butthole Band.
The Coors Butthole Band. Not sponsored by Coors. All restrictions apply. We are drinking Coors Light. If you would like to share what you're drinking with us, just hashtag we drink because... Did we say we drink because we work?
No.
Oh, motherfucker. We drink...
because we work.
Just hashtag we drink because we work if you want to share what you're drinking, even if it's not Coors Light, which I'm guessing most of you are not drinking that.
You do not know that. It is much more popular than you think.
Not with our listeners.
It's in every motherfucking... You know what? I think some of our listeners say they don't drink Coors Light, but they're fucking pounding that shit.
Maybe if they're already drunk. Sure.
Probably. Whatever.
So that will lead us into our weekly distractions. Do you want me to go first? Wow. Hi, I'm Kay.
What is your weekly distraction?
So I touched on this a little bit last week when we were talking with our buddy Dustin. I've been trying to learn the About Damn Time Lizzo dance, TikTok dance.
I know.
And I've been watching all the videos. I even saw a video from Lizzo who was like critiquing the people that were doing it incorrectly. So now I'm a little scared to do it.
Oh, dang.
But if you guys remember B from season 2, she came on as a guest.
Mm-hmm.
My bestie B, her and I, at some point, will get drunk enough to record this. So if you aren't following us on TikTok and you want to see this, not monstrosity, what's the word I'm looking for? Travesty?
Travesty.
Be sure you're following us on TikTok at FMWL Pod. That's been my distraction. Just TikTok in general. Like, if I'm feeling real shitty, I know I can at least get some good laughs scrolling through TikTok.
Yeah.
What's your distraction, Jay? Is it painting?
No, I'm not going to do that this time. I mean, it is, but I'm not going to do it this time.
You started watching a new show, didn't you?
What did I start watching?
1883 or some shit?
Oh, I finished that one.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay.
Yeah, that can be my distraction because I just finished it. I will never get those 10 fucking hours back.
Oh,
Jesus
you didn't like
Christ. It was so boring. And then at the end,
it seemed real slow. Please just skip forward if you haven't watched it and you don't want a spoiler.
Everybody dies.
Well, spoiler alert.
Not everyone, but the end is like, because it's basically people from Texas who are going up north, and there's a lot of people like on the Oregon Trail. So people are dying left and right.
Getting dysentery and drowning, fording the river.
Yeah, people are dying left and right on this show. But like the main people at the end, one family settles in Montana, because if you don't know, 1883 it's like the prequel to Yellowstone. Mm-hmm. Yellowstone is in Montana. Mm-hmm. So they settle in Montana, but I won't spoil this part, but there's a reason why they settle in Montana. And then the other main character goes out, makes it to Oregon. I'm going to spoil this one and I don't care. Gets to the ocean, looks at the ocean, and blows his fucking brains out.
Cool.
Yeah, it was, I was just like, it was the last episode. I was like, damn, this thing just got good. Yeah. And the fucking credits are rolling on the last episode.
I thought it was funny you were watching it and I was not really paying attention, but it was on and I looked over. I was like, why does that guy look like Tim McGraw? And you're like, because it's Tim McGraw and Faith Hill.
Yeah,
kind of funny. So if you would like to share what is distracting your brain from work or from life or whatever, use the hashtag weekly distraction.
Yeah.
Tell us what's distracting you. And on that note.
Oh, I thought you were telling me that. I was like,
no.
Did you check out the last 2 minutes?
Oh my God. You're a nerd. So we've got like a good old fashioned episode for you today. We've got some work stories. We've got 4 more weirdest jobs by state, which I don't know. I can't math. I thought we would get through these this season, but obviously 16 episodes, 4 per episode. And then like we don't do them on the guest episodes. So that doesn't equal all the states. So maybe we'll continue them through the either the summer series or we'll just continue them next season.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I was going to say, 16 episodes. We didn't do them all 16 episodes.
No.
It's just the ones where it's just you and I.
Just you and I.
I don't know the words to that
Sharing
song.
our love together. That was like the big 80s wedding song.
Oh.
So I'm going to go first. Is that cool?
Yeah.
With this story.
I'm going to get a beer.
Okay. This person would like to remain anonymous, but they said, I had to share this story with someone so that I didn't have to walk around feeling like I'm living an episode of The Office alone. I work in local government. Well, I mean, we can end it there.
Yeah.
Probably going to be
a fucking nightmare enough.
I work in local government, and the executive director of the department that I work in attended a Harvard executive training program 2 years ago. The program was 2 weeks long and was insanely expensive, like in the ballpark of $18,000.
For a 2-week something or other?
Yeah.
Well,
there's
your fucking gas tax.
Right. Of course, Harvard marketing folks send out marketing postcards to nearly everyone in this industry, and most are ignored because, again, most agencies cannot afford the price tag for this quote-unquote Ivy League experience. The executive training program is open to anyone who is willing to pay the tuition, and the program is 2 weeks on campus and is a series of different sessions around one general topic. The executive director presented this marketing postcard as a private invitation to attend the program. Someone's a narcissist.
Do they teach you how to wear your sweater over your shirt properly?
They teach you how to cuff the sleeves together so it hugs your shoulders just right.
Yeah.
How to pop the collar on your polo.
I always wanted to learn that. They probably teach you how to sail too.
I mean,
that's pretty important in Ivy League.
Do you have $18,000? Because you can too learn how to do this. You can too. You can too.
I do not, but I think once they saw me, they'd be like, "Oh, this guy, just give it to him.
He needs help.
It's free."
He needs to pop that collar. You can learn how to row too. Crew, right? That's big in the Ivy League. Okay, where was I? Private invitation to attend the program. Well, the executive director goes to this training and now sports a Harvard alumni license plate on their vehicle.
You know what? Kudos to him. I fucking would too.
I mean, well, he probably didn't pay $18,000 for it.
No, oh no. Your local taxpayers paid that.
So, license plate on their vehicle, embroidered patch on their laptop case, Harvard alumni sweatshirt and polo shirt. I mean, it is literally everywhere a Harvard alumni logo can be. What a fucking douchebag.
So, does this guy, is he doing this on purpose, or is he doing it as like, because I would totally do that and shit, and people be like, what the fuck? And I'd be like, what? You want to see the certificate?
I mean, some people are just.
I would do it to be
clueless.
A douche on purpose.
Right.
So is he being a douche on purpose, or is he unknowingly being a douche?
Who knows? Let's listen. Let's continue listening and see if we can figure it out.
I need answers.
Anonymous, let us know. I'm guessing if the feeling were that this was like just being stupid on purpose, we wouldn't be getting this email. You know what I mean? Yeah. Recently, during a conversation with this person, they introduced an online professional development opportunity hosted by Harvard Law that they thought I might be interested in. But it was suggested with the caveat that it may be for alumni only, and then said they would check to see if it would be open to a guest of an alumni. This guy is
wow,
fucking mental.
What a fuck stick.
You fuck stick. What the heck universe am I living in? Is this normal and I'm just insane, or is this delusional? This is absolutely fucking delusional.
Oh, no, yeah, delusional. Yeah.
Normal. I am now. Am I now a quote unquote legacy of a Harvard executive training program attendee? Is this a thing? Oh, God. As a reference, this person attended a for-profit 2-year university and did not graduate with a degree. I don't judge anyone based on whether they did or did not attend college, any college, not just Ivy League. But I think to consider yourself an alumni of an Ivy League, to consider yourself an alumni of an Ivy League university without ever graduating or even attending the actual college is both delusional and offensive to people that work their asses off to get into those schools and then make it to graduate from that institution.
Well,
am I wrong on this?
No, I don't think you're wrong at all,
No.
Anonymous. I'm pretty sure, I don't know off the top of my head the definition of alumni, but I'm pretty sure it's interchangeable with graduate, right? Alumni isn't just you attended. Because, I mean, if it is, then this guy's an alumni.
Sometimes
he fucking went to Harvard for 2 weeks.
I sometimes get alumni stuff for the college that I attended and never graduated from.
Oh, really?
But I also don't claim to be an alumni of that school because I never fucking finished. But this wasn't even, he didn't, so to get into an Ivy League school, there's a lot of fucking hoops you have to jump through unless you're a rich white dude that has parents that went there. But
the definition just says this is going to chap some people's ass pretty good. A male graduate or former student of a school, college, or university.
Wow. Well, fuck you, Webster's Dictionary.
So what's a female? An alumnette?
I don't know. Fuck that shit. They probably wrote that when women weren't allowed to attend college. God damn it. That's fucking ridiculous.
Alumni can be used to refer to. We're going to go down a deep, dark path.
Let's not do that.
Let's just finish the story.
So you are not wrong on this. This person is delusional. But like she said, people work their fucking asses off to get into those schools, and they apply and they write fucking essays and go through like a bunch of shit. And then to like do that, get in, and then graduate. That deserves an alumni seal, not a douchebag who just paid for a fucking course that was on the campus.
That didn't even pay for a course that's on the campus. That
their job paid for it.
Their fucking job. And it's even worse that their job is in the fucking local government.
Yeah.
So they took from some sort of budget where 18 grand could have went a lot further.
Yeah.
To send this guy. I wonder if he had to pay for all the badges and shit.
Do you know how many snacks they could have bought with $18,000?
I don't know. No, fuck that shit.
How many pizza parties they could have for their employees with that?
Summer picnics.
Yeah. Last couple
massages.
Sentences. Yeah. Every day, I feel like I am literally working for Michael G. Scott, but I have no Jim Halpert to make the days worthwhile. Thank you for that story. That's fucking insane.
I mean, look, I would do it as a goof.
As a goof, though, like this sounds like this douchebag considers himself a fucking alumni.
Fuck that. I'm buying a Harvard alumni sweatshirt.
There you go.
Wearing that shit.
I mean, you could probably get the license plate frame.
Yeah.
They don't just sell them to alumni. So you can go to the fucking bookstore and get them, I'm sure. Get a little sparkly alumni.
And just look down our nose at people.
Yeah. And pop our collars on our polos. So yes, thank you again for that story. Do you want to go into our second story? Or do you want to break for a quick word from fellow indie podcaster?
Yeah, let's break for a quick word from fellow indie podcasters.
From quote unquote fellow indie podcaster. Enjoy.
Are you an adult that wants to read but doesn't really have the time or the attention span? Are you behind in your TV viewing and just want to know what's out there? Well, look no further than
Dustin Can Read and Watch.
I'm Dustin, and we've got modern and retro young adult and middle grade books.
Dustin Can Read.
We've got television and movies.
Dustin Can Watch.
Recent comedies, supernatural, musicals, and even the MCU. Show only meant for adults. Parents suggested to listen to the program before subjecting their children to idiocy. This program is not always safe for work. For more info on this podcast, hit me up on Instagram at Dustin Can Read or on Twitter at Dustin_Holden. Don't miss out. It's all going down on
Dustin Can Read and Watch.
I don't know about you, but with a busy work schedule, I never have time to sit down and read. Luckily, there's Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android. It picks up articles about the most trending topics on the web and reads them to you in a natural human voice. For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable, all in one place. You can browse articles from topics you choose and just start playing. Follow specific topics from sports, tech, business, science, or Bitcoin. Newsly will find you the latest articles and read them aloud. They even have digital radio. And do you want to know the best part? They have podcasts. Explore trending podcasts from over 80 countries. And you can find our podcast, Fuck My Work Life, there too. Download and try Newsly for free by visiting www.newsly.me or clicking on the link in our show notes. And be sure to use promo code FWL for a 1-month free premium subscription. Stop scrolling and start listening with Newsly. Okay, we are back. We've got another...
Yes, we are back.
Got another story for you.
You gonna let me tell them or
no?
Or what?
Mm-mm.
All right, guys, we're back, and I have another story for you.
Only Jay has a story for you.
Yeah, only I do. Hi there. All right, I don't want to read it like that.
Hi.
Hi, boys and girls.
Do you want to hear a story?
Hey there, okay? Submitting this anonymously, okay?
Anonymously? Drugs are bad, okay?
Hey there, submitting this anonymously. Been listening for a while. Wanted to send you this HR story. I know how much Jay loves HR. I do. And they love me too.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is truly the most ridiculous thing I've ever dealt with. One of the worst jobs I've ever had was at a law firm that dealt exclusively... That's a big word. One of the worst jobs I've ever had was at a law firm that dealt exclusively with bankruptcy. I'd been there for a couple years and eventually moved into a role with better pay, something I was super excited about. It was also more challenging than my previous position, so it was a step up, but required a fair bit of training. My trainer seemed really nice, and we hit it off quickly. I got my training hours in and was flying solo in a week or so, and I felt good about my work life. Famous last words.
Yeah. What is that?
Wah, like they do in all the like
trailers,
all the horror movie, or not horror movies, but like action movies when bad shit's about to go down. Wah. It was around that time that some organizational changes and hiring happened. The company promoted someone who had been there a bunch of years and was well liked by the team and hired 2 new people. It wasn't long before my trainer and one of my new hires hit it off and started spending a lot of time together. Ooh, day banging, going to lunch or going for lunchtime walks. Yeah.
What do they think of me when I would go for lunchtime walks with my friends?
Yeah, I know. Now, I bet you're wondering why this information even matters. It matters because myself and the other new hire were the topic of all their conversations. I heard from other employees that my trainer and his new person were bad-mouthing me and saying some pretty nasty / racist stuff about the other new hire. I was friendly with the other new hire and we talked off and on, and she also knew the trainer and the new hire she was keen on were bad-mouthing us and being racist pricks using racist language. We decided to go to HR about it. Well, they ain't going to do shit. They're going to bury it.
Yeah, exactly.
One morning, I got called in to talk to HR about the racist language and the bad-mouthing that was going on, and I was blindsided when HR and my boss's boss essentially told me that I was the problem and was causing drama. You don't say. They said I was essentially making it all up and wrote me up for spreading rumors about people and creating a hostile work environment. I can only guess that the trainer and the other new hire had gone to HR first to tell them their side / lie to their faces and save their own asses. I'm no longer with that company, and I assume neither is my new hire friend because the environment was toxic. But I heard that both the troublemakers were promoted and are thriving there. I'm glad to be free of a place that essentially allows their employees to act like total bigots and treat others poorly.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of standard.
Yeah.
I don't think HR does jack shit.
No. You know, I used to buy into the fact that HR is there like for the employees.
Oh, no.
Like they're there to help the employees through things. And it wasn't until like, you know, some shit went down and like things had happened. And then my sister was like, Jay, HR is there for the interest of the company.
Yeah.
They do not give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
They give a fuck about, is the company going to take flack from this or not?
Right.
And it's fucking true.
Yeah. I mean, you have HR people that they're so far up management's ass that you know that going to them is going to do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. We could also go down.
Yeah, this could be
fucking long path with this too.
Maybe for Patreon if anyone wants to pay to hear our rants. But
really enjoy your podcast, and if I may suggest, as I'm living in Wisconsin, sip on some sweet brandy old fashions with Luxardo cherries. It's the bomb diggity. Well, maybe not for Kay, but just cut back on the sugar cubes. Jay, you're awesome.
Is that what it says?
What? Yeah.
I want to look at this. He added that last sentence.
Oh, it does say that?
You fuckface.
Maybe I'm delusional too. I'm
going to have to look up what a brandy old fashioned is. I've never been able to do brandy though in general. It's so intense.
Yeah, it's
sweet,
very sweet
in and of itself. Yeah. But hey, maybe we'll give it a try sometime. Thank you so much for your email.
If you're living in Wisconsin,
you got to get that to stay warm.
Yeah, you gotta drink that shit to warm up.
Yeah, definitely. All right, one last story for you in this Here or There season finale episode. So this one is called The Fish Man. I'm originally from, I'm going to say this wrong, Newfoundland, Canada. There is a huge fishing industry there. There's a moratorium on cod catches, limit to how many you can catch per day, but there are a lot of families that fish for a living. Seafood there isn't expensive because it's an island surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean, so it's readily available, but there's a black market for fish sales. At least there was, according to my old boss. I worked as a fishmonger for many years before finally deciding to make the leap and go to college. I worked at a grocery store in the seafood section, and I enjoyed my job. At the time, they were looking for a new department manager. They gave the job to a guy with over 20 years of experience, and I was excited to start working with this guy. He was a manager at his store, and I hoped that he would see my potential for assistant management or management trainee and maybe train me a little in ordering and daily operations from a manager's perspective. Well, that didn't happen. Shortly after he came on board, products started going missing. At first it was small stuff, a pound of this or that, but gradually whole 10-pound salmon would disappear or $200+ of halibut. I began recording all of my daily tosses, so everything on my end was accounted for. In some cases, an order came in that was worth $5,000, and much of it would be unaccounted for once it got put into the cooler. I kept a book of tags I printed from the machine when I weighed items for disposal, and I brought the missing items to the attention of upper management. It took a minute before upper management, the grocery store managers, actually took notice. It still took a couple months, which was a little concerning to me. My manager was also keeping a book of tags, but his was not nearly as full as mine, and the entries were suspicious. Almost all the tags were for miscellaneous wastage and not for the items he was supposedly throwing out. This went on for almost 6 months before the guy was finally fired. It turned out that he was taking product from the back cooler, packing it into styrofoam coolers, and taking it out back to receiving. He dropped the coolers down the cardboard baler on the day after it had been emptied, and a friend of his would collect the containers when they dropped into the bins outside. They'd split the product profit from selling it. Amazingly, the grocery store didn't press charges, but he was fired on my day off. I never saw him again, but I heard from friends that he had gone to work at a competing grocery store. Hope they kept a firm hand on their flounder.
What's that mean?
Love listening to your pod. Many more, Jay. That's nuts. That is fucking ballsy.
Yeah.
Right? Just be like packing it up and like dropping it out back right to your friend and then selling it. And then this fucker gets another job.
Well,
because I guess if there's no charges pressed, you can't give a bad reference, right?
Yeah, you can give okay. So a bad reference is not like you disclose what they did. A bad reference consists of, would you hire them again? No. That's it. That's a bad reference.
Yeah, but with no reasoning, you can deduce that maybe their personalities didn't get along. Yeah. Can you say like this motherfucker stole all this shit from us?
I mean, I don't know about Canada, but here, no, you can't disclose what they did to get fired. You can't disclose any details. You can just tell them
I would not
hire him again.
That's so stupid.
It's not stupid because you could have been a really good employee and the person they contact for your reference just didn't like you, and they can
So you don't give that name for your reference.
Yeah, but some companies call the companies and say, I would like to speak to management here.
I mean, I get it, but if this person's shitty enough to just not like you because they don't like you, they can still say whatever the fuck they want, right? During the call. By law, you're not allowed to, but also by law, a lot of things are supposed to happen that don't.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what's going to happen? They'll get a slap on the wrist. Oh, don't do that next time.
No, you could. It's like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. It's like defamation. Huh? Like you can sue for defamation.
That's a fun, entertaining shit show that's happening right now.
What the fuck do I know? I sound like I'm like really confident in this. I don't know. I don't know.
If anyone knows, let us know.
Yeah, maybe
we're wrong a lot.
You could be. I would never hire him. I caught him with his finger in his ass at his desk.
Yeah.
Who knows? And they'd be like, well,
I mean, we really need someone to work.
He doesn't sit at a desk here, so maybe it'll work out.
Maybe it's just the desk that's causing him to stick his finger up his ass. All right. That's our stories for today, everybody.
I still have one.
Okay.
It's very short.
That's our listener stories for today, everybody. Jay's got a story he wants to share.
Yeah. So this happened today. I thought it was pretty funny. I was sitting at my desk and lucky me, my desk is like 10 feet from the bathroom doors, because I'm special. And one of my coworkers went into the bathroom. I didn't notice that they went into the bathroom, but she came out of the bathroom, and it was right around the time that she leaves, because she's just part-time, right around the time that she leaves. And, work has been grueling today. Today was kind of grueling. And she like pointed at her chest and then pointed at the sky and was like, I'm out. And when she just came out of the bathroom and did that, and it totally looked like she did like the fucking Nazi salute.
Oh, Jesus.
Yikes. She like looked at me. She came out of the bathroom and she looked at me and she's like, I'm out. And I was just like, whoa, what are you doing?
Oh, crazy.
And she just started laughing. She was like, I didn't realize it would look like that when I did it. And that's my story.
Oh.
Yeah, it was short, yeah. But I thought it was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
I guess you just had to be there.
All right. So we've got we've got 4 more weirdest jobs by state. Do you want to do the first 2?
Sure.
The 2 Norths?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Oh my God. I'm so fucking stupid.
Why?
Because I was like, if there's only 26 letters in the alphabet, how are we on number 33 through 36?
Wow. And I thought I was brain dead.
Yeah, I guess this week is taking its toll on both of us.
Oh. Yeah, there's more than 26 states.
You don't know.
In the good old United of States.
We could probably drop the good old nowadays.
Mm.
Okay.
What is it? What is the name of the fucking country in Handmaid's Tale? Anyway.
Gilead.
Gilead, yeah.
Okay. So our first state is North Carolina. Their weirdest job is face feeler.
Face feeler?
Yes. Face feeler.
Okay.
Like touch up all on your face.
That's weird.
Face feelers are product testers who check personal care items to ensure they are safe. They test everything from razor blades to beauty products. Hempstead, North Carolina is home to 4 Sense Plus One, a company that focuses on sensory properties.
Wait, what is that? I feel like that description doesn't match the name of the job.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it kind of matches the name, like
rubbing razor blades
product
down their face.
Yeah, to see if it'll like cut their fucking face off.
There's just a bunch of people walking around with fucking razor cuts all over their face. That is odd. Okay.
That's where it is.
I bet they don't have to deal with people much.
Probably not.
You're just rubbing products on their face.
Until they go to the hospital every time they try a shitty razor blade. Next one is North Dakota, and their weirdest job is nuclear and missile operations officers. That sounds like a military job.
Yeah.
The U.S. has 450 nuclear-capable intercontinental ballistic missiles 60 feet underground near Minot, North Dakota. Jesus fucking Christ. The people who are in charge of standing ready to launch these missiles are nuclear and missile operations officers, or missileers.
Oh, hi there. I'm a missileer.
That's highly... What the fuck? There's 450 in one little spot in North Dakota?
Small, isn't it?
Yeah, basically the whole underground of Minot is just nuclear missiles waiting to launch.
And they're launching them there, or people are just sitting there waiting in case they have to launch it for reals?
Yeah.
That sounds like a boring fucking job.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're probably just playing cards. And
yeah.
playing cards.
Hopefully they're listening to podcasts, including ours.
They probably can't. They probably
they're underground.
Well, no.
They're sitting underground.
No, because they're in charge of nuclear missiles being launched.
I mean, they'd hear the alarm if we had to sound things. Or if we had to sound things. If we had to, launch some missiles. When was the last time we launched missiles?
We launch missiles all the time, but not nuclear missiles.
Mm.
We've never, only nuclear tests we've done is not like missiles that we launched. It's nuclear bombs that I don't even think we drop them when we test them. I think they're just set out there and we test them, but that hasn't been done in forever.
The testing or the actual dropping? The
testing. And even the ones we dropped in Japan, those weren't nuclear. Those were atomic. It's different.
I don't know the difference.
Yeah.
I don't want to know the difference.
No.
I don't like that stuff. I don't like that stuff.
Well, you see, The ultramolecular molecules.
Nuclear. Let's talk about them nuclear weapons. Okay. Our next weird job by state is from the lovely state of Ohio. Our friend Leo lives in Ohio. Hi, Leo, from Voluntary
Leo from
Input.
Ohio.
Yeah. Okay. So their weirdest job is a bird bander. I'm guessing they put the little homing devices on the little bird legs. I don't know. Let's find out. Once a year, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service travels out to West Sister Island on Lake Erie to track and study birds. Like what? Cormorants?
Mm-hmm.
Egrets. The egrets regret. And herons. When the birds are threatened, they often... Sorry. when the birds are threatened, they often vomit on the thing they see as a threat, giving the island its nickname of Vomit Island among locals. It's just an island full of bird vomit. They just see each other as threats and they're all like, aww. I would like to be a bird bander, please. I could deal with bird vomit to just chill with birds on a quiet island on Lake Erie. Yes,
Until
please.
they all saw you as the threat.
Well, yeah. I mean,
then I would just get an umbrella.
Yeah, I'd have a raincoat.
Yeah, because they're birds and it's natural.
And then I will befriend them and they will love me and bring me shiny things. And
it's okay for birds to vomit on you. But when I do it, I'm just a drunk.
Jesus. Jay has never vomited on me, just so you guys know. He's being silly. Okay, and the last one for today and of season 3 is Oklahoma is the place for me. That's not the right song. Oklahoma's weirdest job. Toy and action figure museum curator. Feel like there's gotta be a weirder job in Oklahoma.
I feel like that's almost every state.
Yeah. Like, I don't know who picked these USA Today, but you need to hire someone else. I'm looking for a job. In 2005, Kevin Stark, a Pauls Valley, Oklahoma resident and toy designer and collector, opened up a museum to display over 11,000 toys and action figures. This guy needs to get...
Yeah, that's Iron Man's brother.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Stark.
Yeah.
Stark Industries. Yeah.
Tony Stark.
Yeah.
The museum is a registered nonprofit and gets thousands of visitors each year. So it's just one dude has the weirdest job in Oklahoma.
And doesn't have to pay that much in taxes.
I don't know about... Oh, because Oklahoma has low taxes?
Well, because it's nonprofit. Don't they get like huge tax breaks?
Probably. I don't fucking know how all that works. I'm sure Oklahoma listeners can tell us, and North Carolina and North Dakota and Ohio listeners can tell us weirder jobs than these. So please send those our way. Either email us, call and leave us a voicemail, send us a message on social medias, as long as it's not Facebook, because we won't see it.
Yes.
But we want to hear if you know of a weirder job in your state. And on that note, we're going to sign off soon for season 3. I do want to say something.
Oh shit. Here
something
we go.
Emotional. Our friends over at Chat Smash just finished up their season 2, and there's a lot of talk that they won't be coming back. And this makes me very sad.
Yeah.
They're so funny.
Yeah.
We love those guys. They had a really great podcast, and I get it. Life is crazy. And like doing a podcast is a lot of work. So we're really going to miss them if they don't come back. But in the meantime, or like just for whatever, go listen to them because they're fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they're great.
We love Vinny and Big Foss and
whoever that other guy is.
Whatever he
day
is
by
this
day.
week. Finn. So big cheers and shout out to those guys for great, 2 seasons of their podcast. And also just go listen to indie podcasts.
Yeah, listen to all of them.
There's so many good ones. We've got a lot of friends in the indie podcast world, and if you follow us on Twitter, you can find all of them easily. A lot of them have been guests on our show, and there's many more that will hopefully be guests in the future. And I guess, do you have any parting words? Am I missing anything?
I have an emotional thing to say too.
All right.
I think this is the first podcast that I've sat through and only had 3 beers.
Yeah.
I know. I'll step up my game next time.
Or it's fine.
Next season.
It's fine. Thank you for listening to our
Where can they find us, Kay?
We'll play that at the end.
Oh yeah, we recorded that already.
Where you been all season, Jay?
Fuck this. I'm out.
Thank you everyone so much for listening and sticking with us for season 3. We love you, fuckers.
That's right. Bye, fuckers.
Bye, fuckers. If you have a workplace story you'd like to share, email it to us at fmwlpod@gmail.com or call the rant line at 310-818-3273.
You can find Fuck My Work Life on all major podcast platforms. If you like our podcast, please consider giving us a 5-star rating on Apple, Spotify, Good Pods, or Podchaser.
If you'd like to become a patron, check out our Patreon, where you can get access to all kinds of fun perks like swag, bonus content, and virtual happy hours.
And of course, please remember to support indie podcasts. They're working hard to provide amazing content for you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Until next week, bye fuckers. I will not be doing speed.
Thank you. I appreciate that.